Good afternoon, everyone. I call to order the meeting of the San Francisco Elections Commission. Today's date is Thursday, April 23rd, 2015, and the time is now 3:30 p.m. I am President Jordanek, and we also have a new secretary with us today, Secretary Nadia Hewitt, so welcome. Secretary Hewitt, could you take the roll?
Commissioner Jordanek?
Here.
Commissioner Jung?
Here.
Commissioner Paris? Commissioner Rowe?
Here.
Commissioner Safant?
Here.
Commissioner Yu?
So Commissioner Paris is going to be late today, and Commissioner Yu also has an excused absence. And we also have with us today Deputy City Attorney Joshua White. So let's move on to item number 2, Public Employee Performance Evaluation for Director of Elections, John Arntz. So we'll begin with public comment on the item. Seeing no public. So before we move into closed session, do we need to have any discussion before moving into closed session?
No.
Okay. Okay, so let's move into closed session right now.
Oh,
Sure.
actually, before we do that, and I'm not sure whether this is more appropriate for closed session or not, but just to be safe, just some feedback on our on the self-evaluation form, Exhibit A to the guidelines for evaluation of Director of Elections. One thing that occurs to me is that it's not uncommon, and I think sometimes good practice in self-evaluation forms to include areas for disclosure of need for instances of needs for improvement. Here, I say this because just sort of reviewing the response that we have, it's sort of difficult to tell whether the individual has identified any areas where there's any shortcoming. So oftentimes it's expressed as areas for improvement.
Can I just interrupt you for one moment? Are we in closed session right now, or?
No, you're keeping your comments, Commissioner Jung, to your comments about the form itself rather than the substance of the response to the form.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
I'm keeping my comments simply to the form of Exhibit A.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll just say that I don't disagree with you at all. Of course, it jumped out at you when you read it that we hadn't asked for that, but we actually voted on this form at our February 18th meeting.
Yeah,
so
I totally understand.
We should probably revise that and add a section exactly like you're talking about. And I don't see any reason we couldn't do that. I'm not sure if we can do it today, but we certainly could do it before the evaluation of Director Arntz. But this is the form that we asked him to complete.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I don't think you could make that as a motion today, but I think at the next meeting you could do that, and there's nothing that would prohibit you from having him fill it out before this evaluation is complete.
Okay, is there a further commissioner discussion before we move into closed session? Okay, seeing none, then let's move into closed session.
Do we need to vote for that?
I don't think so.
No, I think since it's noticed. Oh, no, maybe you do need to vote to go into closed session. I apologize.
Okay. May we have a motion to go into closed session?
I move to go into closed session.
I second.
Okay, commissioner discussion? Seeing none. Public comment? Seeing no public. Secretary Hewitt, could you take the roll?
Commissioner Jordanek?
Yes.
Commissioner Jung?
Yes?
Commissioner Paris? Commissioner Rowe?
Yes.
Commissioner Safant?
Yes.
Commissioner Yu?
Okay, so the vote passes unanimously. Okay, so now we're in closed session. We are back into open session. The time is 5:18 p.m. So
I'll make a motion to keep confidential the contents of the closed session.
I second that motion.
Commissioner discussion? Seeing no discussion, public comment? Seeing no public. Secretary Hewitt, roll call vote?
Commissioner Janick,
Yes.
Commissioner Jung,
Yes.
Commissioner Paris,
Yes.
Commissioner Rowe,
Yes?
Commissioner Safan,
Yes.
Commissioner Yu.
The motion passes unanimously. So seeing no further discussion, have a wonderful evening, everyone. The time is now 5:18 p.m. The meeting is adjourned.